To record? Yeah, you just press that, and then like, wait, do we record JV games? Do we record JV games? Okay, and then just like at timeouts or something, just stop it. But
No, we don't record JV games.
And make sure you change every quarter. Change this. That's how you see your second, third, not halftime. Say half.
Can you hear me?
what up, baby? What up, baby?
I'm gonna turn you down.
No, you're not.
No, we're gonna be the same level.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes.
I'm just no.
Oh shit. Welcome everybody to today's JV basketball game between your St. Christopher Saints and St. Anne's Belfield. I'm Mac Miller alongside Camden Cobb. Got a good one today, Camden. What are we looking for the St. Chris to be successful?
We're looking at a lot of driving. St. Chris has few players over 6 feet on court, and now it looks like 3 of them. So we'll be seeing a lot of plays in the paint tonight.
Yeah,
If St. Chris can run the ball through their big men, they'll put a lot of points on the board.
for sure. So here's a tip-off.
It's Camden Knuckles with the win. Gets it to Christopher Cosby. Kicks it out to Jack McCoy. It's Camden Knuckles driving it in, and he makes it.
Nice first possession there for the Saints. St. Chris definitely got to, just play hard today. They kind of let up. That'll be a backcourt violation. So good start here for St. Chris.
We see Jack McCoy here. He's just St. Christopher's starting point guard. He'll be on the court plenty tonight. It's Camden Knuckles working in the paint. He shoots it, but it hits off the side of the backboard. Ball's being brought up by number 11. And it's good.
Nice shot there from Chris Lang.
It's Christopher Cosby at the top of the ring. Camden Knuckles gets the ball in the paint. Kicks it back out to Jack McCoy. Takes a 3. Oh, and it's barely off. Some great hustle there from Christopher Cosby to keep the ball in bounds. And a great move. And a great shot. Christopher Cosby gets the ball. Sees a wide open lane, and he gets fouled.
Nice shot by Chris there. Draw the foul. Set himself to the line.
That's a Lang on the foul there. First personal, first team. I think free throws will be big for the Saints tonight. With all their big men in the paint, I'll be expecting a lot of fouls. If they convert free throws, they'll score a lot. Christopher Cosby knocks down his first one. It's 1 for 1 at the line. And he keeps it perfect.
Yeah, St. Chris definitely, especially JV team, definitely had some struggles this year. 5-5 on the season. Today they just got to play fast and hard. Usually coming out of the game, they're aggressive when they start to slow down and they get themselves in a hole. So they're going to try to avoid that outcome today and end the losing streak here.
It's Ford at the top. Some passing from Stab. Keep on looking for the 3 ball here. Haven't been able to find anyone. And a great block from Jack Mitchell. That's Jack McCoy on the shot. And a block from number 12, Buford.
Yeah, St. Chris definitely has the height in this game. As you already mentioned, 3 guys over 6 feet. Looks to be Stab only rolling with 1 here, so.
The steal from Jack Mitchell again, who finds Christopher Cosby. And it's in. Saints start off very well. It's already 8-2.
Stab will take a timeout, and we'll take one with him. Welcome back here. St. Chris leads 8-2 with 5.5 minutes left in this first period. What has St. Chris done to find so much success early in this game?
They've just been feeding it through the paint. All their points have come down there so far.
Yeah. Nice steal there from Zach Murphy.
We've also been seeing some great defense tonight. This is, I think, 3 straight possessions where St. Chris has stripped the ball away. That's Jack Mitchell with the 3, and he makes it.
First shot from outside the paint, as you mentioned. Hopefully we see some more of those.
St. Chris showing some more great D here. Not letting Stab get anywhere. That was tipped. It's found in the paint.
Rebound by Camden Knuckles.
Jack McCoy taking the ball up. Finds Camden Knuckles at the top. He's backing down his defender. That was a foul called on Hugh there. Stab's second team foul.
Zach Murphy on the inbound. He's going to find Knuckles. Puts it up for another 2. So already a double-digit lead here for the Saints early. Not even halfway through the first period.
Stab really looking to try to gain some momentum back here.
Yeah, get back into this game.
Ball being kicked around.
No shot clock in these JV games, so players have plenty of time to sort of wait and find their shot.
Jack McCoy is pushing it up the court. Finds Christopher Cosby in the paint. Ooh, and it's no good. Some tight D there by Stab. Stab looking for an open man. I was laying down to miss 3.
So Stab is still yet to score since their first possession.
St. Christopher's is playing great defense in the paint,
Yeah,
forcing Stab to take outside shots.
right.
That's Jack McCoy with the 3 there, and it rolls out. Here's Lang taking the ball up. Shot by Hugh, and it's no good. Rebounded by Camden Knuckles. Zach Murphy with the 3, and it's no good. Stab trying to push it up here, trying to find a bucket, and they do. It's forward on the shot. Cut St. Christopher's lead to 9. Christopher Cosby with the 3, and he makes it. Lead back to 12. We've already been seeing St. Christopher's big men making 3s. Shows that they can do everything on the court.
Foul there by
There's Jack Mitchell on the foul.
yeah. It's actually going to be called on number 13, Chris Cosby, for a hold.
Oh.
So in comes Freddie Preston and Wade Jefferson. Subbing in for Zach Murphy and Camden Knuckles. Freddie Preston's been one of those guys who's had a lot of success off the bench this year.
He has.
Getting a lot of points in the paint. And
There's
making a lot of
Christopher Cosby.
rebounds.
Gets his own rebound and puts it back up for 2. Stab passing the ball. Oh, and that's pass intended for Lang, but it goes out of bounds. Could have been a great opportunity for 3 there.
Yeah, Stab Blair is definitely sort of looking a little winded here, only traveling with 9 men. Not a lot of opportunity to get rest on the bench and sub, unlike St. Chris, who's a
The other players are going to be winded throughout the whole
team
game.
of about 13, so I imagine that would be some sort of factor.
Wade Jefferson bring the ball up, pass it to Jack McCoy. It's Freddie Preston at the top. Jack McCoy with the move on his defender, kicks it to Preston Harrington. Wade Jefferson's found wide open. His three is good.
Nice shot there from Jefferson.
St. Troy by 16 now. Big lead at the beginning of the game. Travel called on Stab.
Yeah, this is definitely not the start that Stab wanted. Trevin all the way up here to Richmond, Virginia. Just score only 4 points late in the first period.
See, St. Christopher already subbed in plenty of their bench players. They're letting everybody get a go tonight.
J.J. Powell subbed in. He doesn't get a lot of playing time, but when he does, he's bound to throw up a couple threes, and a couple of them always fall. So, see if he continues here today with that.
He's one of those bench players that St. Christopher's can sub in and rely on him to get some points.
Indeed.
Wade Jefferson with some tight D there. Ball's passed to number 1. Ball stolen by Wade Jefferson, who finds an open lane and misses the layup. Foul caught him, Preston Harrington there. Stab has been showing some great just ball passing around, and they just haven't been able to find anybody open.
Right.
They're sharing the ball really great.
And that one will fall.
Number 15.
So 21-6 here. 30 seconds left in this first period. Here's a shot from Preston Harrington. In and out. Almost a steal from Harrington.
Harrington's a really great defensive player. Super aggressive. It's probably coming from his lacrosse playing. But he's always there on defense making stops. As well as guarding Wade Jefferson there. Nice pick by Preston. Finds Carson Lamb. His shots are no good. And a foul called. That's Freddie Preston, who's going to be going to the line. This will be his first opportunity for some points here. First one hits the front of the rim, is no good. He sinks the second one, making him 1 for 2. That's the end of the first. St. Troy up 22-6 right now. Only 8 minutes. We've seen them put on an absolute show tonight.
Welcome back to the start of the second period. St. Chris leads 22-6. Hell of a start here for St. Chris. And that'll be a foul on Freddie Preston, his first today. Saints third. So pretty great start here for St. Chris. Up 22-6.
Preston Harrington almost takes the ball all the way down the court, but it's out of bounds. Wade Jefferson taking it up. Passes it to Preston Harrington. Kicks it back to Wade Jefferson. Stolen away from Wade, but he takes it back. We see some tight D there from Stab.
Yeah, not the best shot selection, I would say, from Harrington there. Sort of just tossed it up, but I guess when you have a lead like this, not super. Be the ref's timeout. Looks like a Stab player is hurt, which might now drop their roster to 8.
It's just really hard for their players because they're going to be
Yeah.
in most of the game, getting almost no breaks,
Right.
other than timeouts and into quarters and halftime. It's the only rest that they'll get this whole game.
Indeed.
Stab looking for a good shot here.
That'll be a travel.
Called on number 1, Bennick.
So Stab still just hurting themselves early here. Not finding shots, and when they do have an opportunity, they're doing stupid stuff like traveling.
Stab put some full court pressure on there and it paid off. But it's stolen away by Freddie Preston. So they couldn't convert for points on that play.
So
Stab still applying the full court pressure. Trying to get a takeaway here and convert it to some points. Stolen away by Stab. It's Lang taking the ball up and he airballs it. Freddie Preston in the paint right now. Kicks back to Carson Lamb. Finds Preston Harrington. It's the last touch by Stab. Will Reese will be coming in for the Saints, replacing Wade Jefferson.
first time we've seen him today. Will Reese definitely a outside shooter. Super good shot from outside the arc. Here's the first three from J.J. Powell, and it falls. So that's what we were talking about earlier. Just that range from J.J. Powell.
Another foul called on Freddie Preston. It's his second on the game. He sends forward to the free throw line. Ford's off on his first one. And he's off on his second, too. Will Reese looking for an opening here, kicks it to Preston Harrington. Back to Will Reese. Finds Carson Lamb in the paint. Hook shot's no good, but he follows it up with a rebound and then puts it back up for a second chance opportunity.
Nice shot by Lamb there to get his own, rebound his own shot and capitalize on it. Another bad pass here from Stab. St. Chris looking to do something with it.
Great move from Preston Harrington there. Little Euro step and finishes up with a nice layup.
And timeout Stab. So at this time, now that we have a stoppage in play, we'll let everyone know. Big game tonight for Varsity basketball as they take on Stab as well. St. Chris currently 11-1 varsity program. Their only loss is to Trinity, a team that Stab was able to take down. So obviously we'd love if you could make out to the game, but if you can't, we will be streaming it here on SEC TV. William McDermott, Oliver Sabo on the call.
That's just going to be one of those great games to watch. Never know who's going to come out on top in that.
Right. Obviously, St. Chris has the advantage with home court.
Yeah.
A little far for Stab students to travel on a weeknight. So I imagine that would be helpful, the fan presence, but Stab's still a really great basketball team and program, so see if they're able to get it done tonight.
St. Christopher's varsity team has also won 2 games in a row now. On a little streak here. See if they can keep that streak going. We see Martin here for the first time. Has the ball right now. Kicks it to Wells. Stab has really been running their offense through the perimeter here. Trying to look for a 3, even though they haven't taken any this game. Wells throws it off Will Reese there. Stab will keep their possession. Forward at top. We see Lang there with the shot, and it's good. Stab now has 9 points. They're down by 20 to the Saints. We also saw Jeb Hunter subbed in for the Saints. He was also one of those bench players. He doesn't get a lot of play time, but when he does, he'll always score a few buckets.
Yeah. Sort of a fan favorite here for St. Chris. Always encouraging him to take shots that are low percentage, but he takes them anyway. So
Carson Lamb in the paint trying to back his defender down. It's Jeb Hunter on the 3. Kicks it back out. Saints have reset here. It's Jeb Hunter right there. And a travel called on him. Saints couldn't get anywhere on that possession. With the lead that they have right now, we'll be expecting for all of St. Christopher's players to get a chance to be on the court tonight. And a great pass there, but it was no good. JJ Powell pushing the ball up the court.
oh,
Will
nice
Reese's
move
shot.
by Will Reese. Just doesn't get the shot to fall. That was unlucky there. So just under 3 minutes left in this first half.
Saints are inbounding here. See number 15 here subbed in. for Stab. Let's jump Hunter on the 3. Hits the rim. Bounces up. No good.
Almost made it, but he didn't. So
Wells taking the ball up now. St. Christopher's tied on them, not letting them get any shot opportunity.
ooh,
A great swat there.
nice block there from Kyle Haynes.
Just laying there with the shot, and he bricks it off the rim. And they'll keep the possession here. Wells was thinking about taking the shot there, but decides to pass it. And Lang with the layup, but he's no good. Cannon Knuckles working on his man. Foul called. It's Camden Knuckles' first time at the line tonight. And he missed the 1-and-1. Stab already at 7 fouls. JJ Powell reaches in, almost gets the takeaway there. Just taking it up the court. Finds Will Reese. Goes the open 3. It rolls out. There's JJ Powell with the 3, and it's good. That's his
Nice
second
shot.
3 on the night.
Yeah, JJ is sort of I think he's kind of an undervalued player just because of his lack of size and weight. Because he always gives you good minutes when he's in there, and he takes good shots that he usually is able to get to fall.
St. Christopher's breaks that defense there. Maurice is in the paint. The shot is followed up by Kyle Haynes, who banks it off the backboard, and it's good. Rebounded by Kyle Haynes, who passes it to JJ Powell. Maurice takes the 3, but it's no good, but he follows up with his own rebound, and again misses. Stab has possession here with 29 seconds left. Wasn't the best shot selection there. Camden Knuckles, the big man, taking up the court for the Saints. Backs the defender down and makes the shot.
So that'll be the end of the first half here. St. Chris leads 36-9 over Stab. Great first half for the Saints. Saw pretty much everybody play. Everybody made some shots. They're looking to come out here in the second half and sort of repeat it. And Stab's going to head down to the locker room and sort of regroup and see what they can work on and try to get back into this game. So we'll take a break, 10 minutes, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back. The second half of this JV basketball game. St. Chris leads 36-9 here. How do you think St. Chris found so much success in that first half, Cam?
I mean, they're just working the ball through all of their players.
Yeah.
Letting everybody get an opportunity. And even their starters, they're letting them get some rest. So everybody's feeling well rested the second half especially. So I'm expecting to see some more of it.
Yeah. They're taking selective shots. They're not throwing stuff up. Taking a lot of passes, waiting for a shot that they deem as acceptable, I suppose. So here's an inbound from Cosby. Get the second half underway.
Here's McCoy again, taking it up. Finds Zach in the corner. Kicks it to Camden Knuckles again, who's in the paint trying to work on his man, but his shot's no good. There's another three from Jack Mitchell. Their big men are really showing up with the threes tonight.
Extends that lead to 30. So the starting five are back in the game here. Didn't get a lot of action during the end of the first half, just letting other people get an opportunity to play. But they'll start here.
McCoy finds Cosby there. He's working on his defender, a little ISO there, and gets blocked. Nice little floater there from number 11 on Stab, Lang. McCoy finds Cosby again. Kicks it to Camden Knuckles, who gets fouled on the shot. This is Camden Knuckles' second time at the line. First one was a 1-for-1, and he missed it.
And it'll fall.
Makes him 50% of free throws on the night. Misses the second. Number 20 there thought he had an open lane, but Camden Knuckles stops that.
I'll be St. Chris ball here.
St. Chris has been playing very strong defense this whole game. Keeping Stab at only 11 points. There's Christopher Cosby with the floater. Hits the rim and out. But he gets the offensive rebound and puts it back up. Camden Knuckles with a steal. Finds an open lane here. And a foul.
Jeez.
That foul was on number 32, Hugh.
So that'll be timeout St. Chris. Their first of the game.
We're back from the timeout. Camden Knuckles sinks his first free throw. Good on the second two. Score's now 44-11 Saints. Great pass, finding number 12 open on the wing there. And was stolen away by Jack Mitchell. And a foul called. That was number 13, Christopher Cosby. Freddie Preston was just subbed in for Camden Knuckles. This is his second appearance in the game. And a timeout taken by Stab. They really need to think things over and make up a new plan if they want to come back.
Yeah, only made one shot so far in the second half. About 3 minutes played. So they sort of got to get something going here.
St. Christopher's is coming out of the gate strong again,
Indeed.
just like they left off right before halftime. That was a quick 30-second timeout taken by Stab. Everybody's back onto the court. Stab again finds a man in the wing, but he doesn't take the shot. There's a pass out to number 12. He takes the three and misses it. Saints will gain possession. Turned over by Stab. Will Reese taking the ball out here. Finds Jack McCoy. Saints are trying to break this full court pressure here. Ball tipped out by a Stab defender. Christopher Cosby has the ball, kicks it to Will Reese, who's found in the corner. His three's no good.
Will Reese, I believe that's his 4th or 5th attempt here, and he's just not getting him to fall. Keeps trying.
It's Jack McCoy in the wing. Will Reese has the ball again. Saints reset at the top. Jack McCoy takes the three and goes in and out. Unlucky there.
And in comes the Stab bench.
Sing laying there, flashes, but nothing comes out of it.
There it is for Stab. Finally making a three.
Christopher Cosby found open. Looks like he was going to pass it to Freddie Preston, but decides to take the shot for himself and makes it. Ball being kicked around. Lang takes a three and it clanks off the rim. Freddie Preston with a good rebound. Jack McCoy is taking his time here, trying to milk some of the clock off. As for Cosby, powers through his defender and makes it. Another three taken. And he's 2 for 2 now.
Yeah, 2 nice shots there for Stab, back to back. Too bad they couldn't do that earlier in the game.
Another shot by Christopher Cosby, and he's good. They're just trading buckets now. And the Saints reached the 50-point mark already. Another three taken, and it's good.
Wow. 3 for 3 there in the last 3 possessions.
That's Binnick on fire.
Yeah, and he basically scores half of the team's entire points in 30 seconds. Bringing them to 30, or excuse me, down 30.
And for the Saints offense right now, Christopher Cosby is definitely the most deadly on the court.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job finding him.
Stab really needs to make sure that the ball doesn't get in his hands too often. Some great hustle there by Binnick, but the Saints keep possession. And we see some subs coming in now for the Saints, and one for Stab. Freddie Preston in the paint, and it's good.
Nice shot there from Preston. Looked like may have gotten fouled.
Laying in the corner. And again, he can't get it in. Stab again, no good from 3. Take another 3. It's no good. Great passing from the Saints here. Getting the ball past half court. And some tight defense from Wells. Saints reset at the top. Freddie Preston frees it to Wade Jefferson, who backs his defender down, can't make the shot. And a foul is called on him. Got too aggressive on that rebound. Oh, it's number 1 with a 3. Bounces out, but looked like it nearly went in. Ball being fed. It's Will Reese with the pump fake. He makes the jump shot there. Great play. 5 seconds left on the clock for Stab. They need to get a shot off quickly. And that's number 20 with the and 1 there. It's a buzzer beater too. Great shot.
So they'll have him just shoot out there by himself. So Stab finds some light late in that third period, getting a couple threes to fall. 3-point play there. Now down by 31. So got a lot of ground to make up in this last period if they want to do anything.
They do. It's not looking too good for Stab, but anything's possible.
Yeah, and this is just what St. Chris wanted today. 5-5 on the season, you know. Having a couple good wins against some pretty weak teams. They just weren't able to get it done against the better teams, so definitely wanted to come out of here firing and shooting. They got off to a fast start, and Stab was really able. You know, Stab hasn't had the lead all game. Always been playing from behind, and that's St. Chris wanted to get off to the start and never let Stab sort of get back into it. So
Fourth period will get underway.
This game's really big for the Saints. If they win this, they're having a winning season.
Yeah,
Gives them some energy for the rest to finish it off.
right.
Ford has it for Stab at the top, looking for an open man. And they keep feeding it to Binnick tonight, who's been deadly from 3. And right there, that's Wells, who sinks his first. Jefferson finds Reese, who passes it back to Jefferson. Some great ball movement here from the Saints. And Jefferson drives and hits it off his own knee and goes out of bounds.
I mean, Stab is making more than half of the threes that they're taking here in the second half.
Yeah, they really had a better third quarter than they did first and second.
Yeah, you only wonder if they're getting these shots to, drop throughout the first half and into the second half, what the score would be right now. Imagine it would be a lot closer.
It would definitely be a different game.
Right.
Great pick from Freddie Preston. They go for a pick and roll, but it's intercepted there.
Foul called on Jefferson.
Binnick thought about taking the shot, decided he'd pass it and gets fouled on that. That was Binnick again, but he's no good on the 3. Will Reese can't keep possession of the ball there.
Yeah, wasn't
Tips
able
it
to
out of bounds.
corral it. So Stab moving a lot faster here this fourth period. Taking shots sooner. Air ball there. I imagine if you're St. Chris, you would sort of want to slow down.
Yeah. You don't want to force anything at this point.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
play safe basketball.
that's such a big lead. There's really no point in.
Foul caught on Wade Jefferson. It's by Binnick. Both teams have 3 fouls here in the second half. Jefferson's good on his first free throw. Makes the second one, making him 2 for 2. Another foul on Freddie Preston here.
Not sure what it was called. I don't know what he was doing there to warrant a foul, but
Some great defense from Carson Lane there. Wade Jefferson taking up the court, passes it to J.J. Powell, who passes it to Will Reese, who finds himself open, but he can't convert. Ball stolen away by Wade Jefferson. Some great hustle on that play.
so the fans starting to get into it here. Student section getting ready for tonight's big game.
Willis finds Wade Jefferson, who toughs through his defender and makes it. Just laying again, and he makes it this time. That ends his dry spell. J.J. Powell finds Wade Jefferson. Carson Lamb, wide open three, and he makes it.
Nice shot there from Lamb. I think that's the first three he's taken all season. And it falls. And that was well beyond the arc as well. Not a big shooter, kind of just in there to get rebounds.
St. Christopher's big men might be making more than their guards this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Great hustle there by number 3 for Stab.
And another one. That's like his 5th this second half.
Binnick has really
Yeah,
caught on fire this second half.
for sure. He's lighting up. Stab playing really aggressive defense here. Foul called.
So Lang on the foul. Stab now has 5 team fouls. And Jeb Hunter subbed back into the game. Jeb Hunter thrives in the 4th quarter. So we might see him put up some points here.
Yep. And I imagine they'll try to definitely feed him the ball. So he can get a couple shots off here. Here's a 3 from J.J. Powell. Oh,
Carson Lamb with the rebound. You can tell Jeb Hunter wants to take a shot here.
yeah.
Just trying to find something. It looks like he's open now. But a great move there by Kyle Haynes, who banks it off and in.
So 3.5 left in this final period.
Wells with the jump shot, and it's no good. And yet another shot from Binnick, but he airballs that one. Ball almost stolen away there. Powell looking like he wants some points here. Trying to find a shot for himself.
There's a
This
shot
might
from
be it.
Joe.
Oh, but he doesn't take it.
Yeah, I thought for sure he would take it.
Jeb Hunter driving in, can't make it. Carson Lamb with the follow-up, and again, it's no good.
Another 3 shot. Oh. As you said a couple minutes ago, Binnick is definitely lighting up this second half here for Stab.
Jeb Hunter with possession. I'm not really sure what went on there. Passed into J.J. Powell here. And another turnover for Jeb Hunter. Ball brought up by Wells.
Final 2 minutes here in this JV basketball game.
Wells 6 with 3, and it bounces out. Powell taking the ball up, slips past his defender. Ball's on top. And that's Jeb Hunter who takes the 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Gets another shot opportunity here.
Uh,
And again, can't find the bucket. Poked out of bounds by his stab defender.
Jeb definitely wants to get some points here. They'll definitely keep giving it to him.
They're really looking for Jeb here.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get open. Great move from Kyle Haynes, who finds Carson Lamb. He's wide open, and he sinks it. Less than a minute on the clock. I think it's fair to say that the Saints have earned this victory.
Yeah. It's been fair to say that since the first period.
And a block by Kyle Haynes.
So as this game winds down, we'll just remind everybody.
And a shot from Chip Hunter. Just no good.
So as the clock runs down, we'll remind everybody that big game tonight. Stab versus St. Chris varsity basketball. Right here, the Saints territory. St. Chris 11-1. Playing the team that took down their only loss on the year, their only blemish thus far.
And that game starts in only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So you won't have to wait long.
We'd love it if you can make it out to the game, but of course if you can't, we will be live streaming it right here on SEC TV. And see if Jeb Hunter gets one last shot with 5 seconds left. Nope. Well,
Ball poked out.
oh, come on.
And a foul called on that.
Called a foul with 1.5 seconds left. I mean, at this point, no disrespect, but when one team's got 30-plus points than the other, there's a second left.
Wells misses his first free throw.
Doesn't seem super necessary to call a foul there, but
This is the last play of the game.
yeah, do as you wish, I suppose.
No, because they were down. They put him in. He brought him all the way back up by 1.
Just 0 for 2 there, and that ends the ball game.
So that'll be it.
St. Christopher's takes the victory, 65-31, an absolute blowout.
Yeah, getting their 6th win on the season, proving that record to 6-5.
Seeing a standout performance from many of the St. Christopher's players. Everybody got a time to shine tonight.
Yeah, I think everybody on St. Chris roster made a shot, minus Jeb Hunter, but
Just a reminder, one more time, varsity game starts in 20 minutes. So if you can come out here and make the game, that would be great. But also we'll be streaming it.
yeah, we'll turn it over to these senior SID guys. Gonna take over.
We'll see some great commentary tonight.
Yeah,
So tune in if you can. Also, subscribe to SEC TV if you haven't already.